Bam, we're live. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good to see you guys. Premium account on IT Twitter is required to create live broadcast on this platform. Okay. Remove. Save changes. Let's get transparent tonight. Hey, everyone. Slater, what's up, dude? Kenneth, what's up, dude? Who's that in my backyard? Oh, the gardeners are here. Shit. I wonder what I should tell them. And the back door's open and the dog is loose. Well, shit. Stand by. This is going to be a fun one, guys. This is going to be a good one. Just worked out. Isn't it raining? No, but the ground is wet. Hey, babe. Hi, I'm on the podcast. Real quick, I just saw the gardener showed up and I started the podcast already and the back door's open. So maybe they're probably going to run the blowers. Oh. Okay, I'll close that. Okay, and then I don't know where the dog is. Okay. All right, love you, babe. All right. Bye. I'm almost home. Okay, you, bye. Hey. Son of a bitch. I'm looking at those stuffed animals that the kids were shooting that ricocheted and broke 2 windows in 5 minutes. Sevon's dog here. Good to see you. Boy, this is going to be a good one. This is going to cover it's me hungry for an avocado. Mr. Schweitzer. Hi. This one's going to be interesting. This one's going to cover a lot of ground. Boy, it's going to cover a lot of ground. It's almost too much. I almost feel guilty that there's just so much on the table. I was trying to have a talk with myself before the show started. I was like, man, it would be really cool if I could make it through this whole show. And when I get off, my wife's like, hey, you were a little mean. Like if I could just, oh, he better be wearing the sunglasses. Sorry. If I can just make it through this show. Thank you, Barry, by the way. If I can just make it to the end of this show, my wife be like, you know what? If she doesn't say anything, it'll be awesome. Because this is one of those shows she'll be like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have said that. Ooh, that was mean. That's not really you. You shouldn't have said that. I might get a little excited. I did do 10 burpees, 10 thrusters with just the bar, 45-pound bar, 10 rounds. So I'm like steaming and sweating. I jumped in the shower. I poured myself a hot cup of coffee. So if you don't make it 500 burpees, oh, you mean like if my wife says it, there should be a penalty. What's up, Matthew? Good to see you, buddy. This weekend, Kill Taylor. I think this is the last week where the prize money is No. I think Holy Balls is sponsoring on Saturday the 23rd. My glasses are fogging up. Okay, so we have 2 more weeks at $500, and then it goes to $1,000. I'm gonna need a lens cloth. My shit is. I'm overheating. The show, I took John Woolley got a direct hit on the the bald guy who tattles to the tattletale guy, the bald guy, the meme guy, Mr. Tattletale, who never says anything. The wishy-washy guy, Mr. Feely Pants, super simp for Danny Spiegel. Man, guy got a direct hit on the on poor little me. Let me play this clip for you. This is from his account, Woolly Meth Head. Imagine spending your entire CrossFit career on social media bragging to everyone, John Woolley, that you have all of this corporate experience and that you led teams of millions to war, and then for some reason you actually thought that they were going to release the report. And listen, I don't have a problem with him. I've listened to probably 20 podcasts that John Woolley's done. And every single one, he lets you know that he works at Bank of America or some corporate job, and he's got shitloads of people working for him, and he knows the in and out of workings. Just like, remember all that dumb shit he said about Rosa, like he thought he knew where Rosa was going and whatnot. Just, you hear it every single show. He plugs that in there. It's not a problem. I don't mind him giving his resume every show. That's not the dig. But it's just he's an establishment guy. And he doesn't know it. He's a non-playable character, and he just plugs right into just whatever like the machine tells him to do. you are either you are completely, and especially since you're in the banking industry, which is probably one of the most fraudulent and industries to be in, and for some reason you thought for 1 second that they were actually going to release everything. Makes me wonder if you're just full of shit. Yes, he is full of shit.
Here's a question from Annie. Do you think CrossFit will release the full results of the investigation? I do not think they will.
No,
I don't think they'll be able to. I think they're going to be as transparent as they can be, but the investigation will likely involve details that involve employees of the company. I'm not saying those are salacious details, it's just their names are going to be involved. And from a HR, human resources privacy policy, they're not going to be able to just simply release that to the public. The flip side of that is it's all discoverable in court.
So he got me there. He plays that clip where I say something about him. I accuse him of saying that he thought that it was always going to come out, and then he shows a clip where he said, "No, I took the stand months ago that it would never come out." Fine, you win. Point Wooly. The score is now 1,000-1. Mr. Never say anything. That's probably the most definitive thing that's ever come out of your wishy-washy mouth, dude. Make Wads great again guy was never a Trumper, so fuck him. You don't even know. You don't even know what the guy is. He can't fucking land on anything. 1,000 times the guy has said, I hope they release it. I hope they release it. But they won't release it. But I hope they will. And then the reasons he gives for why they wouldn't release it, for the protection and hey, listen, they were never gonna fucking release it ever. He knows that. I think he knows that. Fuck, who knows what he fucking knows? But they were never going to release it, and he doesn't even have the balls to say, "Hey, dude, at the end of the day, they're just trying to figure out how to get through this without losing the most amount of money. They're just trying to make their legal troubles go away and get the business back on track to cure the world's most vexing problem and get money to private equity." I mean, that's it. Like, why can't you just say it, dude? But anyway, congratulations on the finding a clip that counters what I said about you. Bravo. Point, Wooly. I wish I had a little, if Souza was here, he could play the. And I have to thank him because this post did something very interesting. This post that he made brought out all the haters, aggregated them for me, brought them all into one little tiny space. And last night when I sat down to watch Dexter season 5, I think on season 6, my wife's like, "Play now," and I'm like, "No, not yet." "Play now?" "No, not yet." And I went through and I tried to read all the comments. It was just too many, and I was losing track of them. You know how you scroll? I don't know why Instagram does this, but you scroll, and if you stop and read too long, when you scroll again, the top ones start coming from the bottom again. Like, it doesn't let you go in a chronological order. I don't know what happened. So it was kind of a clusterfuck. But there's some funny shit in here. Matt Day, I don't mind, Wooly. I don't mind, Wooly. I wish I could. What's that singer's name? You look like a young Eckhart Tolle. Matt Day, I don't mind. Wooly. Who's this guy look like? Who's the singer? The redheaded singer? He was popular like 5 or 10 years ago. Shit, who's this guy look like? Fuck. Come on, baby, give it to me. Matt Day, I don't mind, Wooly. I don't mind Wooly either, actually. It was actually pretty sad. Oh, Ed Sheeran. Jesus, Louise Bernie Gannon. Ed Sheeran says, I don't mind Wooly. I don't mind Wooly either. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. And you spelled it so I could read it. I appreciate that too. Thank you. I don't mind Wooly either. Matter of fact, I was pretty sad when his account vanished. That sucked. Okay. That's the thing. it's funny. There's the cancel culture group, right? They don't want to exist with you. They don't have any tolerance. So Wooly, Craig Ritchie, Talking Elite Fitness, Katrin David's daughter. I mean, just throw the whole. They don't want to live with you. They don't want anything. They just want to cancel you. They want you just to go away. I do not. I repeat, I do not want a Wooly to go away. It's good that there's someone who's just a constant resource for when the media cycle gets slow, for fodder to put into the fucking wood chipper to make fun of. I mean, he's a must. Okay. Meredith Root. If you don't know the long history with Meredith Root, then you're not going to enjoy this as much as I did. This one, actually, I laughed out loud while I was sitting in the Japanese rocking chair in my living room. I like to remember that people like Sevon have to wake up every morning as themselves. That must really suck. Meredith. God, this one I'm having, let it rip. I'm here for the root talk. This one I'm having trouble with because this one has true psychiatric disorder. And so I want to be, like, you know what I mean? It's like one thing, like, Wooly has a fucking job and he can go in the kitchen and pour himself a bowl of cereal and fucking jack off to porn and schedule a fucking podcast with, Nikki Brazer and you know what I mean? Stroke the guitar. This one, this one's tough. Meredith hates opposing views other than her own. Yeah. I mean, something's wrong with her. I will say this, the last time I got in a fight with her, someone in her family sent me a DM and let me know, hey dude, lighten up on my sister. She's a fucking whack job. So, Meredith, why would you enter this? You're not mentally equipped to play this game. Why would you even enter this sphere? The last time I posted something about you, you had a complete fucking meltdown. Completely unfucking hinged. Just stick to making posts about how you hate white men. That's your thing. That's your deal. It's pretty cool that you're open about it. Just stick to that. Your job is to play the victim, not go on the attack. You are not fucking equipped to handle that. I tried to start listening to Sevon a while back just to be comprehensive and balanced or whatever. Forging Elite Fitness. Sevon's opinion on this topic is so incredibly toxic and biased. Okay. Haven't liked Sevon in his opinion for years. Listen, look at this. Look at this thing. What the fuck? I don't know if you can see this on your screen. This thing hasn't liked my opinion for years. Not who is she, Marissa? What is that? Sevon has always been desperate to be relevant from day one. You're just his target today. It will be someone else next week. Team Wooly. I went from regularly listening to his podcast, Lucy Schnott. His increase in pure ranting without evidence is disappointing. Well, from a guy who drops the N-word. Here it is. This is the one. This is the one that's a trip. This guy's name is King Dez. I went through his Instagram account. Seems like a fucking great dude, and he hangs out with great people. Got a beautiful wife, into combat sports, a big dude, super fit. A dad was a cop for 32 years. There's just seems like a fucking great guy. Super. Just that I mentioned, got a super hot wife. They both look like they CrossFit to fucking kingdom come. You know what I mean? So he says, well, from a guy who drops the N-word like it's nothing. It doesn't surprise me that he just makes up BS. Isn't that fucking amazing, King? Isn't that amazing? I can say whatever I want, but then you think that I'm the liar. You think that somehow undermines my credibility because I'm free to say whatever I want. And remember this theme, because when we get to the Talking Elite Fitness post, I want to show you the difference between people who say what they fucking mean, who actually say shit. I mean, look at, you can't fucking find one fucking objective thing if you watch a Craig Ritchie video, a fucking John Woolley video. At least Sean Woodland says some shit that's like, okay, there's some actual facts, and occasionally Tommy will drop some numbers that stick, but everything else is just wishy-washy, dancy, feely bullshit. And so this guy doesn't like my bits. He doesn't from a guy he drops the N-word, like that's something bad about me. Hey, dude, I scrolled through your Instagram account. You got the fucking word nigga in there and fucking every other song in your fucking Instagram account. Maybe not every 10th song. You don't seem to have a problem with that word. And hey, King, why would you allow yourself to be offended by a word from the oppressor? You're going to have kids with your wife, and you want that word waiting here. You want that word waiting here so the day your kid's born, he'll be offended by it for the rest of his life. You think you know how disappointed I'll be if my little Jew boys are ever offended by the word kike? You know how disappointed? You're a grown-ass capable man with amazing parents and a beautiful wife, and you're going to let a word bother you? What a great opportunity. But listen, it's your choice. It's your choice if you want to let it bother you. And I get it. I ain't walking in your shoes. But also remember, in the entire CrossFit space, there's no one who's elevated people more than this fucking show. All people from all walks of life. No other show. There's not even a close second. I have no peer. I have no peer who's elevated black people, white people, old people, cucks, all of it. Homos. And if you think I've ever used that term in a derogatory form, other than just trying to fucking embrace the culture that I fucking grew up in, then you're out of your fucking mind. But that's besides the point. If you want to be offended by it, that's your call. I ain't mad at you. I'm just trying to share with you, like, hey, dude, let it go. It's not a fucking big deal. And if you knew my fucking history, maybe you'd think a little different too. Maybe you'd be like, man, this motherfucker, this was the same guy 3 or 4 years ago, who was like, fuck masks, fuck injections, fuck anyone telling me how to raise my fucking kids, when I was standing up for what was right from the beginning. But we digress. So Mr. King says, well, from a guy who drops the N-word like it's nothing, it doesn't surprise me that he just makes up BS. And then Poolboy says, then he says, there's a lot here. I'm just going to skip to the part that really fucking caught my attention. I actually didn't read any of this. I just went right past it. And then someone pointed out this to me. This kind of stung a little bit. Oh shit, is it gone? Oh no, here it is. This kind of stung a little bit. Where is it? Well, let me read this first. Another thing. I'll never understand the need to defend random shit. Did you hear the context or just assuming? It's just like people are infallible if you're a fan of them. Hey, dude, I've never used it in a derogatory term, in a derogatory form. I've never called someone it as negative, ever. But maybe on this show, Patrick Clark's going to get it used at a negatively. Kristen, clever looking motherfucker. Sorry, Kristen. He wasn't rapping a song, and again, I could really care less. I harken back to my original context. His behaviors and actions all correlate to a guy I think is full of shit, yeah, which I'm not full of shit, not even close. And if you think differently, good for you. Doesn't mean I'm right or wrong, but facts are facts. Yep, facts are facts, except for the fact that you're conflating them with your fucking feelings and the fact that I've never said it derogatorily. And for some reason, you excuse all the artists that you play that use that word. You're cool with it. You give those artists a pass, but not fucking me. who's here every morning, 7 o'clock, fucking dancing like a fucking monkey. So that's a ticket to getting a pass. Yeah, I've been given many passes. I got all the fucking passes. But this is just great content. This allows me. There's a point I want to drive home. I just wanted to take this opportunity to drive me. My brother, tell me in context what you think it's okay to say it. Then I'll ask a follow-up. Any bit, any song, any endearing term. Anytime you get riled up, fuck that nigga Patrick Clark. Anytime I want, I could fucking drop it. Anytime, King. What do you mean? When do you think it's okay? You seem to play it in the songs that you play, but I don't want to make this about you because actually you seem like a fucking amazing dude from your Instagram. You like the UFC. Your dad's a cop. I honor all that. You got a fucking beautiful wife. You show a lot of cool shit in your Instagram, family and friends. I love that. But there's a part in here that's really fucking concerning. He used it in a mocking, derogatory way. That's all it needs to be said. The fuck you, I did not. That's bullshit, by the way. People should be held accountable. Yep, and I am here to be accountable. But here's the part I want. Here's the part that really, from day one, where's the part? There's a part in here. God, if it's gone. Wow, is it gone? Well, I took a screenshot of it. Oh, man. It's gone. Wow. Well, good thing I took a screenshot of it. Really fucks up the flow of my show. You know what's funny is Patrick Clark. This King wrote this to Pool Boy. You know what's funny is Patrick Clark sent that to my wife. So Patrick Clark, this fucking hurts because I text with Patrick Clark quite a bit about UFC stuff, and I like Patrick Clark, and I would understand why Patrick Clark doesn't like me because I constantly ass pound his fucking cuck buddy Brian Friend. Oh, my wife's gonna be pissed at that. You know what's funny? King writes this. Patrick Clark sent that to my wife. That's how I found out about it. So Patrick, I have said for years, it's really bad that people play the victim. But what's worse, what's the most vile act a human being can do is ask others or demand others to play the victim. So Patrick Clark DMs this guy's fucking wife with a clip. She sends it to her husband, who's this fucking black fucking giant dude, super CrossFitter fighter dude. So that this fucking guy can fucking have an axe to grind with me. So Patrick, I don't know what the fuck Patrick is, label him whatever you want. Fucking Asian tranny sends a fucking DM to this dude's wife demanding subtly that her husband be offended because of bits that I do on this fucking show. You are a vile creature, dude. Mr. Clark, if this is true, I have not contacted Pat and asked him about it. I thought about it. I thought about texting him today and being like, "Hey, dude, did you really do that? Because I'm a fucking ass pound your ass today on the show. I'm gonna out you as the fucking cuck you are if it's true." It reminds me, someone very significant in the CrossFit space told me, "Hey, Mike Halpin reached out to me and asked me why I liked one of your posts." Can you imagine these fucking cucks are going around policing shit? They are the epitome of fucking cancel culture. So then this fucking poor guy, fucking King, gets drug into this because some fucking guy, some fucking pseudo agent is DMing his wife demanding with clips. I take full responsibility and accountability for everything I say on the show. You know what's funny It's not funny, dude, by the way, King, that some dude's DMing your wife this shit, demanding that you fucking get back on the plantation. That's what he's saying to you, King. He's saying, King, in order to live and be a part of the establishment and be on the plantation, you have to be offended by those words. And your kids have to be offended by that word. And your grandkids have to be. And it goes on and on and on. You know what's funny, Patrick Clark? I sent that to my wife. That's how I found out about it. As the two follow each other, and Patrick is good friends with my wife. Let me tell you, that's not a good friend. That's a vile fucking, that's pestilence. Explain to me your need to justify Sevon using the N-word because there is none, plain and simple. Once again, King, you're more than welcome to have that belief, obviously, and I'm more than welcome to not have that belief. I've never used it derogatorily. It's just part of a bit I fucking do. I do it all the fucking time. I have a fucking long and extremely rich and deep and fulfilling life that has brought me to a place where I don't give a fuck. I'm a fucking super kind, warm-hearted soul. I'm extremely generous. I've uplifted more people on this show, regardless of their fucking age, color, dick size, all that. You unfortunately, maybe you won't see any of that because of your predisposition to being offended by words, but it's just fucking wild to me. I think that you should ask yourself, why is someone demanding that you get back on the plantation? That you be offended? Why is he demanding that? Patrick Clark jerks off to anime and tranny porn. I mean, it's not a stretch. I don't judge him for it, but it does nothing for me. But it's not a stretch. I mean, I'd put 10 on it. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. And King, and here's the thing. I really did not want to drag you into this, but I thought this was such a fucking museum quality specimen of what I've been talking about for 4 fucking years. This is that Karen shit. Patrick Karen Clark. It's fucking nuts. And I just couldn't resist. I just thought, wow, this is perfect. It's weird that I can't find it. Jan Clark says, I can't ever remember hearing Sevon drop the hard R. I don't think I have. But if I have, like, my heart is pure, people. My heart is pure. Another reason I don't watch Sevon, such a small man in so many ways. It goes on and on. The Meredith Root thing, though, is pretty funny. Just because I was just like, what is she thinking, jumping into the middle of this fucking cesspool of me getting ass pounded? David Domney. Mr. Woolley, I wouldn't pay much attention to this Sevon dude. He's widely considered to be one of the dumbest, most ethically challenged and naive podcasters in the CrossFit space. Just look at his precious, creepy views about women and families, where he lost many viewers for his incredibly outdated view of them. He's like some misogynist religious freak from the 1800s. That probably resonated awesomely with Woolley. Just a bunch of hogwash of just nothingness. Look at this one. This one's crazy. I'm thankful I blocked Sevon years ago. Fuck nut, you didn't block me. Like, who are you? Some chick named Carolyn Gianni writes, I'm thankful I blocked Why would you block me? Why would I? Like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. What do you mean you blocked me? And you didn't block me, you douche canoe. I can just see your shit right there. Sevon Podcast is a bunch of clowns. I wouldn't put too much thought or energy into their opinions. Sevon's become a mouthpiece for TDC and HQ. And yet, I haven't listened to him in months. Also very tired of the public shaming of folks who disagree with him like he did to you here. I mean, the irony. The fucking irony. Matthew Murphy. First of all, I'm not, there's no one, maybe besides Luca, There's no one who lost more or was done more dirty by CrossFit than me. You name them. Go ahead. You name them. I'll wait. And CrossFit didn't kill Lazar. Lazar died at a CrossFit event. You go ahead, name one. Go ahead. I'm waiting, Matthew Murphy. No one's done me. No one has been done more dirty by CrossFit than me. Glassman wasn't done dirty. Listen. If Glassman was done dirty, I'll take it. If Dave was done dirty, I'll take it. It's fucking amazing, you ass clowns. I get so tired of the drama Sevon creates. Wooly posted this. Mr. Down Syndrome himself. Will Sevon apologize, admit he's wrong? Yes. Double down? Yes. Challenge John to a High Rocks duel? No. Sevon never lets the truth get in the way of a good story. How about go fuck yourself, Blueprint? Will you do another podcast about this? No, he won't. He's fucking... Dude, listen, this guy is a pussy. Anyway, it goes on and on. John Woolley, great point. You scored a point. Direct hit. Well done. Very well done. Hats off to you. Thank you for the content. You know, when I was thinking about this after Joel, I was so excited having Joel Salatin on this morning. Don't worry, we're not done. We got lots more. When I was after I had Joel Salatin on this morning, which was just fucking amazing. What are you drinking? Paper Street coffee. Going to a birthday party night. I'm so excited. I spent the whole day with my kids. I spend the whole day every day with my kids, but we went to Big Five today. And my kids have like only been to the mall twice in their life, and they've never been to a Big Five. And I took them to Big Five Sporting Good, and I just let them just get whatever the fuck they wanted. I let them go crazy. It was awesome. They couldn't even believe that place existed. They're like, what? So cool. And then we went and ordered them a birthday cake, and it was such a great day today. But so after Joel Salatin, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this podcast and all of these cancel culture people, and I was thinking about how the script had been flipped. These are the people who for years have been being like, those guys are so negative for the space. They're so negative for the space. They're so bad for the space. They're ruining the space. The Talking Elite Fitness guys, the Matt O'Keefes, just whoever. They're so bad for the space. And now these same fucknuts are the ones who are trying to take CrossFit down. Like Brian, someone sent me a screenshot of Brian's friend's post today. Something about, is anyone thinking about leaving the CrossFit space? Like a passive aggressive pussy. It's like, hey, dude, oh, so someone took a shit in your kitchen and now you're just going to abandon your house? We're bad for the space, but you're trying to tear it down? We're bad for the space, but you're trying to tear it down? Explain that to me. It was just a year ago that Brian Friend was like desperate to get on the inside with HQ. He would have fucking done anything. He was trying to play everyone. Trying to play Don, trying to play Dave, trying to play the Talking Elite Fitness guys, trying to play Halpin, trying to play me, just trying to play, like trying to figure out how can I get the most? How can I get in? Trying to play Dylan over at Wadapalooza. And now because of Luca, he's out. He's out. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? You want to talk about who fucked the fucking community up? How about all those fucktards who did I'm out? You want to talk about real damage to the community? How about all those idiots that said I'm out? Just remember, those are the cancel culture fucks. Those are the ones that get a divorce from their wife to fucking after the first argument. Why you DMing someone's wife, Patrick? You know why he is. Sebi, chill. Take a breath. Okay, where's my list of I got a list of shit I got to go through. I don't know if I want to touch the Luka thing because he's so fucking emotionally fucking broken from his loss that his post is just batshit crazy. It's a fucking cattle call for fucking crazies. You see all these fucking people like Wooly, Hooper, Craig Ritchie, all these people, they haven't made videos in forever. And now all of a sudden they're making videos in the space. And they're like, well, we feel like we have, they all white knight. Hooper's videos like, well, I have to speak up because if other people speak up, CrossFit's going to retaliate against them. CrossFit's never retaliated against anyone. Name one. No, I don't think Mitchell Cut Cooper made a video. He wouldn't dare speak up in his space. He's got to come over to our space. Remember, he's the guy that defends strong women, but only posts pictures of Super B from the CrossFit space. Can you hear the blower outside my door? Okay. There's a video I want to play you guys. Andrew Hiller posted this on his Instagram account, and then it went away. And I called him and I said, "Hey, where's that video you posted?" And he said that Katrin called him and asked him to take it down. And I'm tripping on why. Imagine having 2 million or whatever she has, 3 million, whatever, however many Instagram followers she has. And your whole role is to be a public person by choice, her choice, and to be an influencer, and to think that you could then control what other people do in the space about you instead of navigate the landscape. What if I called Wooly and I was like, "Hey dude, pull that down. That's not cool. Pull that down. Please pull that down." You want to use everyone in the space to sell your lotion and your earbuds and your sports bras and your tampons and your trips that, where you and Brock have people pay for your trips to Africa by you going with them and shit like that. And yet, for some reason, man, you must have not had very much hardship in your life if you think that this is bad. You must have lived a really, really fucking simple life, because this isn't bad at all. Are you healthy? Or one of you got a new set of fucking awesome hammers. I said, I don't know, 2 months ago on the podcast, I said, "Oh, Katrin's going to retire. She got some big old titties And that means Brock's fucking railing her twice as much as he used to. And so that means she's trying to get pregnant. Pretty sure I said that on the show months ago. I'm looking, Renato's like she retired 2 years ago. And I've always kind of prided myself as being the king of the behind the scenes, but fuck. If Talking Elite Fitness keeps doing this shit, I will never, I'll have to relinquish the throne. It'll be a bad day for me. First, Wooly fucking ass pounds me with no lube, and now Talking Elite Fitness is releasing world-class behind the scenes shit. I swear when I saw this, I thought for sure it was on purpose. I never even considered it was an accident. Never. Shout out to Paper Street Coffee. Never. Never in a million fucking years. Let me know if you guys have audio on this. I'm not sure if this is set up for you guys to hear. If you guys don't have audio, let me know. You guys have audio on that? Tommy just said I got a phone call randomly. Can you guys hear it good? No lube, rude. I don't blame Wooly. I don't blame Wooly. The only thing that was stupid, I don't mind the no lube part. The other part is just like how he tried to rub it in. Like, if he lied about this, why did he do it? And what other stuff has he lied about? It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You've never even said anything. Don't you're not even allowed to fuck. Just take your fucking shot and shut the fuck up. No, you can't hear it. It's low. Hold on. Let me check some other settings. It's weird how this Rodecaster. Let me check this. How about now? Let me try this one more time.
I got a phone call randomly from Noah Dean, the MC.
Did you get that? I got a phone call randomly from Noah Dean. Did you guys hear that? Good. Okay. Thank you. I don't. So Tommy says here, there's so much to fucking unpack here. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even concerned about the information. I was tripping on their dynamics here between the three of them, to be honest. The information I didn't think was a big deal. I don't know who Noah Dean is. Does anyone know who that is? Noah Dean?
I got a phone call randomly from Noah Dean, the MC.
Yeah.
And
who is that? Noah Dean, the MC. Do I know who that is?
Katrin David's daughter was on the other line. And she was like dropping in at his gym. And
oh, that's cool.
And I can't remember, he had mentioned something about me and Tiff maybe like getting ready to have a baby. And she's like, oh, she's like, do you have his number? Call him. So Katrin's retiring.
Oh, yeah. Presley told me when I was with her last week.
By that.
And they're going to try and start a family soon. So
it's them.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Good for that. I think she's getting out right about the right time. So
yeah.
God damn, there's a lot to unpack here. Jesus Christ Almighty. Sorry, cheese and crackers. Holy cow, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I guess this wasn't supposed to go out. I'll play the end for you in a second, but I want to unpack some of this here really quick. Let me see.
I got a phone call randomly.
So he got a phone call randomly. Tommy's on the phone. Bear with me here. I'm a little slow.
From Noah Dean, the MC.
Yeah.
So for some reason, this guy Noah Dean, it's I guess Tommy doesn't talk to him a lot on the phone, and he called Tommy.
Yeah.
And Katrin David's daughter was on the other line.
She was on the other line. So Tommy was talking to this dude. This dude Noah was already on the phone with Katrin. And then he called Tommy. He told Katrin to hold and called Tommy. Three-way call. Thank you. Three-way call. Okay. So then he called Tommy for some reason. Okay.
And she was like dropping in at his gym. And
she was so he owns a gym, or he's I don't know.
Cool.
And
Sean thinks it's cool. That was a weird interjection, right? By Sean. That was weird.
Can't remember, he had mentioned something about me and Tiff maybe like getting ready to have a baby, and she's like, oh, She's like, do you have his number? Call him.
Okay, so this guy Noah Dean's talking to Katrin and said, "Oh, Tommy had a baby or something," and then she said, "Oh, call him," so that she could shoot the shit with Tommy. So I guess her and Tommy are close. Katrin's never called me.
So Katrin's retiring.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Presley told me.
That's weird, right there. That's weird. The way Lauren says, Presley told me. That we'll come back to that. That shit's weird. I was looking at that and I'm like, wait a second. They're not friends. They don't like each other. They don't talk. Sean and Lauren and Tommy, something must be up there. And you got to see their reaction. Like they're like basically like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like we don't want to hear your shit." And I can't tell. I haven't been around Lauren enough to know, but there's a little bit of that Brian Friend component there. Like anytime you say something, it's like, yeah, I already knew that. I actually put that in motion. I actually told Brock to fuck Katrin on Brian Friend. I actually allowed that to happen. I suggested that they have a baby. I told her what doctor to go to get the titties and all that.
I was with her last week.
Shocked by that.
And they're going to try and start a family soon. So
Good for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Good for that. I think she's getting out right about the right time.
She's getting out at about the right time. Is that she's getting out at the right time because CrossFit's hurting or because her star is diminishing?
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to hit record on the audio.
Mhm.
Recording on the audio. All right, here we go. 3.
Are these shows live?
2.
Okay, we're good.
1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Talking Elite Fitness.
What's amazing about this is that part of their show is this show. I was talking to Sousa about this today. Sousa actually pointed that out to me. That part of their show where they just say shit, that's this show. That's the difference between these two shows. So while King says I'm full of shit or Wooly saying I'm lying, that's my show right there. They just did it better than me. But that's my show. Isn't that weird? The part that they want to pull down is my show. Not just spitballing. Yeah, just authentic spitballing, talking. Imagine this bother. I don't know the details. I haven't spoke to Katrin or Hiller in detail about it. But imagine this bothering Katrin. There's people in the comments like, I'd be so fucking pissed if someone leaked the fact that I was trying to get pregnant or I was retiring. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Wait till you have a fucking kid and you wake up in the morning, they got 104 temperature. Wait till one of your fake titties is leaking. Yeah, like we didn't know. I know. Your whole fucking life is about fucking being public. Why not just be like, I mean, this is, what are you going to do when the tape comes out that someone filmed you and fucking Brock Lesnar fucking on the deck of the boat? Then what are you going to do? Listen, Katrin, whoever your agent is or your friends are, like rally behind it. This is nothing to be fucking wound up about. Life's way too easy. Do some soul searching on how you and your buddies fucking tried to fucking take a big deuce on a CrossFit during the I'm Out days, not even knowing what the fuck Greg even said. No, that's her wife. That's Katrin's wife's name, husband's name. I don't know if it's I don't know. It's not Lesnar. It's Brock something. He's a not a baseball player. He's a hockey player from Canada or something. And they do these getaways on boats and shit. It was reference to that. She asked, I'm confused. She asked Hiller to take down his post, but not Talking Elite Fitness. No. This was taken down too. Talking Elite Fitness pulled their shit down also. Someone tried to do a cleanup on it, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Why? This is the coolest thing Talking Elite Fitness ever put out. This should be Talking Elite Fitness behind the scenes. This shit is dope. I don't know if I should bring up the Luca post. I don't know how many of you guys have the stomach for that. The Luca post is like you're I don't know if I should say it. The Luca post is like you get you find out your kid gets autism 12 hours after he gets his fucking third set of fucking vaccines, and all you had to do is read a book for 5 minutes to prevent your kid's lifetime of fucking turmoil from not fucking being there. And so you spend the rest of your life fucking defending it. And so to look at that post and be like, yeah, man, this guy's a fucking emotional train wreck. It's hard to, it should be left alone so he can process it in his own way, but it's fucking out there. No, he's really messed up. Just leave him. Spoken like a true mom. Hey, Sean, I think Luca's just pissed that they didn't reveal anything from the investigation like they said they would. No, I think it couldn't be more wrong. He's just upset. There's nothing that can be fixed. All he cares about is that fucking, like, he'd be happy if fucking CrossFit just went away. That's all he wants. That's what they are. This is the woke mob, and they have this crazy thing to rally around, a feeling. It's just a feeling, and they have this, they're just rallying around it. It's just like such a great point for them to make no sense, but because it's such it emotes so strongly that they think no one will touch it, like the N-word, like just cancel culture, man. They want to emote so hardly that they think that they'll just keep you away. But like Janelle said, like, I mean, his is real. At least the cause of his pain is real. Okay, I just want to point this out. I was just looking at the dynamic between these guys, and I'm not getting the fact that these three. I don't know where the problem is. I don't know if it's Sean with Lauren or Tommy with Lauren, but just watch this one part here.
I got a phone call randomly from Noah Dean, the MC.
Yeah.
And Katrin David's daughter was on the other line, and she was like dropping in at his gym. And
oh, that's cool.
And I can't remember, he had mentioned something about me and Tiff maybe like getting ready to have a baby, and she's like, "Oh, she's like, do you have his number? Call him." So Katrin's retiring.
Oh yeah, Presley told me when I was with her last week.
By that.
That's it right there. Watch Tommy's face when Lauren says that. How the fuck do I scroll back here? Okay, here we go.
Oh, she's like, do you have his number? Call him. So Katrin's retiring.
Oh yeah, Presley told me when I was with her last week.
By that.
And they're going to try and start a family soon. So
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway, there's something there. These three are either tired, or they're tired of Lauren's shit, or they don't, or she has a habit of doing that. Letting you know that she already knew something happened there. I can't put my finger on it. I have to send it over to the fucking lab and have Masuka look at it. Get it? It's a Dexter reference. Yeah, Sean does look, CK Kevin, Sean does look a little sick. I don't know what's going on with him. He seems like he's just in a hurry. Like he's like, fuck this shit, let's just get going. Tommy's got something going on with his jaw. I don't know what that was. I don't know if he's just stretching it or what he's doing. But I just found it fascinating. That's this show. That's the spin. That right there is the spin show. That's what authenticity looks like. That's the part that they don't show because they're professional. The information business is high value. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Tommy looks drunky for a while to me. I think he's pretty clean. As I recall, I think him and Sean are both pretty fucking clean. I think they're pretty, maybe I'm wrong, but I always, like, just in their presence, they always seem healthy and clean and great complexions and strong. And they always seem like they had their shit together. Like what they put in their mouth. To me. Craig Ritchie made a video. I guess I haven't seen it, but someone sent me a clip where he's saying he's trying to separate himself from CrossFit. But then this person writes to me, but this fucking guy was at the Rogue Invitational and then went to Ariel Lowen's house. Oh my goodness. Matt Gates withdrew. All right. That's not bad. I was nice, right? No one, everything's chill. Anyone else that needs to be talked about? Any other? I do appreciate everyone for all the content. I do not wish for anyone to be canceled. I do think maybe Patrick's done some irreparable, I don't want to say irreparable harm to our relationship, but definitely changed the trajectory of it. That's really fucking weird. Reaching out to a dude's wife, sending him clips of the show, thus demanding that dude be upset because of the color of his skin, based on the color of my skin, based on something I said that wasn't negative in any way, but but he needs to be upset about if he wants to stay on the plantation and be a part of the establishment. Fucking weird. That I seriously, Patrick, I did not see that coming. I mean, let's say you would have been like, Patrick, let's say you'd have been like this. You'd have been like, hey, dude, I got a friend who works at the NSA, and they watch Sevon jack off on his cell phone, and he only jacks off to fat pregnant women. But that's not the weird part. The weird part is that he only has a 4-inch dick. I'd take that. I'd be like, all right. But what you did, I mean, hey, that dude got that information in order to fuck it. It's got whatever it was fucking malicious. Patrick contacted the one black dude he knew. He doesn't even know him. He's got to contact his wife. Sevon is always really specific in his made up stories. I don't watch I don't do pregnant porn, and I don't have a 4-inch dick, so yeah. So, but I do. It is an opportunity to try to be funny. All right. Janelle. Okay, I'm gonna take Janelle's advice. Stay away from the Luca post. You should never be surprised when dealing with the communists. Yeah, that's a good point. All right. I think that's it. Katrin, Talking Like Fitness, Meredith Root, Patrick Clark, John Woolley, Brian Friend. Mike Halpin made a post. I didn't even fucking understand it. It said something like, "I'm so glad I blocked Hiller and Sevon when I did. It was a day after my wedding, or a day after some moment in his life, my kid's birthday party, and it was the best thing that happened to me." I don't know what, but dude, listen. I blocked you. You want to know why I blocked you? Because I just didn't want to like hate you. But you did the exact same thing Patrick Clark did. Like, you're going around fucking demanding that people listen. If you if you saw someone, let's say you went to this person who liked my post and you're like, hey, Sevon drops the N-word. Why would you like his post? Then at least you're not being a passive aggressive douche. You put a little bit of yourself on the line and you're letting someone know what your pathology or your insecurity or what your fucking weakness is and being like, but you're not even doing that. You ask people, why did you like that post that Sevon made? It's like, it's such a fucking loaded cunt thing to do. And so I just blocked you. I just blocked you. I was just like, fuck it. I don't want to hate this dude. It wasn't because it was your kid's birthday party or whatever you say happened that day. I don't even. And I'm glad it worked out for you too. Good. All right. So I talked about everyone that needed to be talked about. Wooly, Hooper, Richie, just not Luca. All right. All right, Brandon. Hi. Tomorrow I got BirthFit on. Tomorrow's gonna be great. Hey, and listen, here's the thing. Keep it PG. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay. All right, I'm off to a birthday party. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Lindsay will be here tomorrow from BirthFit. She's got a great program. If you didn't see this morning show, you should really see it. Salatin is a national treasure. Joel Salatin is amazing. Whether you hate me or like me, you should definitely watch that show. It's the guy's dropping bombs. Congratulations to Katrin on trying to make a baby. It's fun. Congratulations on her new titties, and congratulations on retiring. May she continue to milk this community for every fucking thing it's worth, and maybe start even contributing on a higher level. Bye-bye.